Hello guys, we found ourselves again here at the chessboard. I mean, if you're still enjoying this, who am I to judge anyone? But we're playing in this ELO range, so that means you're not gonna here to study, of course. Maybe you are, maybe you're actually ELO 400 and you're gonna be surprised how good am I. You're probably not good, but I haven't actually even commented on this game. So, just to explain my strategy, I'm all about the center. As you could see my all previous games on my previous videos, I like to develop all my pieces to the center. I don't like to do anything stupid, like any strategies, like any openings. I don't really like them because you actually can't really learn an opening, if you know what I'm saying, because there are so many variations, because this opening does this, and if he does that, you shouldn't do that, but you know where that goes. So I actually like to hold to principles more than actually having to, be memorizing every single opening and what was that move. I'm not a chess expert. I'm not actually even an advanced player, but allegedly knights are never supposed to go on the far edge of the board, because that way they're not controlling the most amount of places that they could have been controlling. So now I don't know really what to do, but so how about we just feel like I'm just gonna attack this knight, because I feel like that's the best thing I can do right now. I actually wiped out his queen and he didn't choose to defend his knight for some reason. I actually feel like that's a blunder, right? Or am I doing some stupid thing? Oh, actually, that's why I'm in this ELO range, because I haven't noticed that he didn't develop his bishop already. So yeah, that was pretty bad. I got his knight, he got my bishop, which would be... It's actually better for him, if I were to judge it. I want to make this rook go here, so that way it does something, because here it doesn't do anything, I feel like. But now it is actually doing some job when it comes to protecting this stripe. I feel like stripe isn't that good when it comes to vocabulary, but what can you do? Let's just move our pawns. What else can we do? He actually plays that center game really well. So let's take this. I feel like he's probably gonna take this with his bishop. And that way our position is really not ideal. So how about we just attack his... Oh no, of course we couldn't do this, because that way we would get our queen eliminated, and that would be a great blunder. So how about we just go here. Alright, so he chose to continue with this advancement. What do we do now? I obviously couldn't be moving this knight, so how about we just do this? Because this is protected by these two pieces, and he got discovered only with his pawn. So I feel like this would be actually good, because if he were to take this, I can then take it with the rook, and my plan's just fallen apart. Great. So now I feel like the best way to take this would be with the queen, because if we were to take this with a pawn, we would have our king unprotected, I feel like. I hope this wasn't blunder. If that was, you can have a laugh. That's everything you can do. By the way, in this video I'm going to play just 2 games, because I feel like if you play more games, then you find yourself really struggling to have a clear mind, because I feel like after some games you're really burned out, and that way then you find yourself opening really quickly. What the hell was that? I have to do this, like that would leave me with the king unprotected from above, but what else could I do? At least I can take this. We are up 3 when it comes to material, so when it comes to material, we are winning. Position wise, I don't really know. So let's attack his queen, and he's actually thinking about his next move. Oh, so he decided to do this. Alright, so how about we just check him, because I got a fetish for checks. You know, that's a real term. And this pawn was actually free to take. So I didn't know if that was the best response to the situation. Oh, thanks, I guess. Alright, now we should start thinking. Let's attack this queen. No, I actually want to protect this knight. How do we do that? Because we can't obviously go here and nor here nor here, so how about we just retreat? And this rook is actually pinned here. So that means I can actually take this with I can actually take this pawn with my rook. I bet if I were to take... Oh, alright, so I can't take it anymore. Alright, so what do we do now? I mean, we can just check him. And let's just see what happens with this. He needs to go on the white square, and I hope he goes here. Alright, so he decided to protect it with the rook. So let's just check him once again. I don't want to make a draw with this, so yeah, we can't actually be repeating moves. So let's just, how about we just, take this free pawn. He actually offered a draw. Is he for real? I'm up 7 material. I hate these kinds of players. I mean, I actually have never done that. I only offer draws when... Oh, shit. That was actually so bad from him. Bro, I'm so sorry, but look at this fork. I feel like he really didn't plan this move out. Because look at this. Now... Oh, that was pretty good. What the hell? I mean, yeah, what now? I mean, you are still getting checked, so this actually didn't do anything. Why was I even perplexed by this? I feel like this is what happens if you're this low of an elo. I actually wanted to finish something and he resigned. Jeez. We actually was made in 5. I probably wouldn't be able to make this happen, but it's still good to know that we were absolutely dominating, at least in this position. So how about we just hit the new game? We're white. Finally, his connection is not that good, which means this game is not gonna be that smooth probably when it comes to his response times. I hate when people do this. Like, what are you supposed to do now? Did I make a good trade out of this? Alright, I feel like I did not. How about we just attack this knight? I feel like that's the best thing we can do now, because he's actually won. He actually did some, good job, because he is up 1 material. I mean 1 pawn, which is not that, it's not probably the end of the world. Oh my god. Oh, he actually, what did he do? Alright, so he's attacking my queen, so the only reasonable thing I can do now is basically do this. And he can take this, of course. I mean, let's just continue with this. He did that as well. So let's just develop, I feel like. We're developing and at the same time we are attacking this knight, so I felt like this would be the best thing to do. But I don't really know right now. Let's move this queen so we can actually, leave. So we can actually make a space for this bishop. He actually wants to unleash his queen. Do I want to make this happen? I don't know if I want to make this happen. Let's just develop. Let's just continue developing. We're on the losing position, so let's, make it up in the placement structure. So let's just continue. Can he actually fork me somewhere? Probably not. Smooth move, I guess. Alright, now we should be afraid. Let's just take this. Alright, so now I really look forward how this game is gonna develop. Let's just go here. So because this pawn is basically free. Thanks? I mean, you shouldn't have. I mean, oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. That wasn't even a check. You know, at these YouTube videos, the first game is really good, and the second one is really bad. Like, what is just happening with me? And he actually chose to protect this, so let's just continue. Now we really need to think about the end game, because we obviously have a disadvantage when it comes to development and also pieces. By the way, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I just wanted to point that out. I mean, he's only, and that only is really strong, but he's only up 5 material, but it doesn't actually feel like he's only 5, because oh my gosh, he's going to win something either way. So, I mean, we have to protect this bishop. What better way we would do it other than doing this? I mean, we're losing this pawn anyway, so I would rather lose this pawn than, But now I want to do something. This pawn is not actually because this knight is attacking, but I didn't move this knight here because I wanted to protect this pawn, but I actually want to go here. And is that good thing to go here? I mean, probably not. Or maybe it is. Let's just do this. I don't actually plan anything in my head, so we actually won this trade. And we actually did not, probably. I mean, he can't take this, so win is a win, I guess. We're still losing when it comes to material, but it's better than it was before, so let's just kick this queen out of this place, because, when queen is in the center, it's the worst thing that can be, because, it controls basically every single tile on the chessboard. He's thinking really deeply, probably. I mean, he has nothing to think about. I mean, if I were him, I would just go here with his pawns, develop, but, if he wants to make these games... Oh my gosh. My knight is getting beaten. Sure. I mean, this game doesn't look that bright. I thought the comeback was gonna be real. It's not. Oh, why would he do that? I actually wonder what he's gonna do now. We're gonna lose against a lower elo. My ego can't take it. Alright, I mean, he didn't really help himself that much. I mean, he obviously traded, which would be the best thing to do in his, in his shoes. And we are not gonna make it probably, but, if there's a chance that I'm gonna stalemate it, I would be the happiest person that could live on this planet, because is it gonna be continuing this forever? I mean, why doesn't he just develop? I mean, that's complete nonsense from him that he's not developing, and of course he's developing. I have no idea what to do now. I mean, that's basically queen against a rook. He's gonna go here and protect it. Yeah. The doom is awaiting us. Now is the only question if we can stalemate this. Which actually, allegedly it's a skill, which I do not possess, but I would actually like to possess it, because there's nothing more infuriating for you if you're winning and then you stalemate. Are you gonna take this? Of course you took it. I mean, it probably wouldn't, because we just lost. We got only one blunder, but that blunder actually cost us the overall game. So guys, I hope you were entertained with this game. It was, totally entertaining for me. Hopefully you're playing better games than me. So I wish you all luck, and we're gonna see each other tomorrow. So bye bye.